Welcome to the Charged Motion Seminar on Electric Propulsion.
8,000 and closing.
Well, Scotty,
That beats me, but isn't she a beauty?
interesting design.
I've never seen anything like her. And ion propulsion at that. They could teach us a thing or two.
For the past 20 years, Charged Motion has been engaged in research into electric propulsion. While we have made significant progress in the field of atmospheric ion propulsion, presenting what we have learned to the world has proven to be a far greater challenge, thanks in part to popular culture that has caused most people to believe it is science fiction. Even with those who should know better, after 20 years of hitting our heads against a brick wall of groupthink, ignorance, and we believe a few less than honorable people, we have decided to bring what we have learned to the public by way of this seminar. This seminar is free and is written for a general audience. While we do realize that most people with a technical background would like to get into the weeds of the science behind what we have discovered, we know that we will lose many non-technical people when we eventually do present the technical details, but we want as many people as possible to view as much as possible because it could be their future that is at stake here. This technology could be as important to you as the personal computer has become, because it holds the promise of bringing personal aviation to everyone in complete safety with absolutely no pollution and no impact on the environment. If successful, atmospheric ion propulsion could save 1 million human and 1 billion animal lives a year by eliminating all traffic fatalities. In fact, it could take us to the 5th level of civilization. In Session 3, Timeline, and Session 4, Fundraising, we discuss our efforts to gain support from others. In these 20 years we have presented our research to over 40 physicists, engineers, government agencies, universities, and members of the military, and not one has ever produced a single valid objection to our research. But it is never the scientists and engineers who are not enthusiastic about our technology, but the administrators who never get to see what this technology could mean to civilization. That is why we have chosen to delay the technical discussion until after we have shown everyone what the near future could be. There are two issues we must deal with in this seminar. The first is intellectual property. The goal of this seminar is to try and get support for the creation of a consortium of companies who will join to help develop these technologies. Because they will be funding this consortium, they must have an incentive to join this consortium, and that can only come from a return on their investment in the form of licenses of the intellectual property owned by the consortium. As a result, we are constrained in what we can say here, but we have identified over 250 possible patents in over 50 areas. But we will try to cover the basics. The second issue is one of national security. Our whole focus is on saving as many lives as possible. But there are many countries in the world that are not content to live in peace with their neighbors and who are willing to kill as many people as it takes to achieve their goals. We want to make sure that those aggressor nations do not misuse our technology, which further constrains what we can say here. Hopefully those who can help us see that this does not happen will come forward and contact us. Currently, the seminar will consist of the following 23 sessions. The first 5 sessions provide background to help convince you that atmospheric ion propulsion is not only real but that it is within our grasp. The second group of 5 sessions will show you what the near future could be if atmospheric ion propulsion is developed. Next come 5 sessions that deal with the basics of our technology. The next 5 sessions discuss further technical issues and our plan to create the consortium. The final sessions will close out the seminar with comments from the founders of Charged Motion and where we go next. The seminar is available on X at charged_motion and on YouTube at charged.motion. The seminar is also available on the Charged Motion website at https://www.charged-motion.com. On the opening page, click on the seminar link. The Charged Motion seminar page offers additional information about each session. Each session has at the top the date the session was posted and the date of the last update if it has been updated. If the session has been posted to X and YouTube, links to the videos on each platform will appear next. Below the links is an image related to the content of the session. Below the image is the name of the session and below that is the title of the session. When available below the title are a series of buttons. The HTML button shows the session as an HTML page in an HTML viewer. If there is more information about a session, clicking on the More button will cause a drop-down list of added pages on our site. If there are external links in the session, they can be accessed by clicking on the Links button for a list of these links. When comments are enabled, there will be a comment button visible. You may read the comments, but you can only post comments if you are a member of the Charged Motion website. Finally, below the buttons is a short description of the session. Follow us on X at charged_motion. Follow us on YouTube at charged-motion. Our website is at charged-motion.com. You can contact us at contact@charged-motion.com. If you would like to support us, please go to our website and click support in the menu.